escaping the shadows. I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. CeeChronicles here. I post fragrance related content on this platform and do invite you to subscribe if you aren't. And to those who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Today is a family affair because I have these fragrances, guys, that I was gifted by French Avenue, and I thought instead of sitting it down alone and talking about them, I am going to bring my son and my daughter here so that they talk about the ones that are directed at them via star signs. I'm CeeChronicles, you are?
Well, my name is Brandon.
Jemima, I don't know, guys. Welcome back.
All right, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a close-up of mine. Okay, this is Scorpio. It's kind of bouncing off the light, so it's not really showing there. And this is Scorpio because I'm a Scorpio. And can you just
Libra.
maybe give it a close-up?
I'm a Libra guy, yeah.
Okay.
And right here, we got the Virgo. I hope you can just see it through the reflection, but here we go.
Yeah. So I have Scorpio, he has Virgo, she has Libra, and I have one more that I'd like to talk about because I actually like, and it's not my star sign. So you open the box like this, and what you get inside the box is a pamphlet like this. The box is magnetic, so every time I drop it, it's going to make a noise. Thank you so much, Maima. Okay, so then you find this booklet on the side. That is the presentation. Today went further to make sure that all the fragrances have a different color backdrop. The Scorpio one is black and gold. I think Maima's is pink or something, and then Brendan's is red.
No, it's
brown. Yeah. So that is what we are dealing with. Okay, so we are gonna spray these fragrances on the blotters, and now I will challenge Brandon to go first. Guys, to get Brandon on the camera is almost something worth an accolade. He doesn't like the camera. He always shies away from the camera. He'll do everything else behind the scenes, except be in front of the camera. And this channel that he had was actually a faceless channel. Okay, so Brendan is gonna start. What do you think of Virgo? He's holding the Virgo one. I will get into his notes, but let us hear what he has to say about his bottle from French Avenue, the Virgo one.
Okay. All right. The first thing that I noticed is how subtle it is. Smelling a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of woody, and there is a little bit of fruitiness to it, but it's not being the highlight of the fragrance. I generally like how subtle it is. That is the biggest take.
Okay.
And me not being a fan of oud fragrances, I love how the ingredients are all combined together. Basically not like too much.
Okay.
I really love subtle fragrances, and they nailed it,
Okay.
in my honest opinion. This is something I would wear to an event or something even like a date night,
Okay.
to show the presence. Generally not making myself uncomfortable, just gives me vibes like
Like a subtle confidence.
yes, exactly. Like that's
It's not too much, but it's not too subtle.
Exactly. It's just like the perfect blend.
Okay.
In my honest opinion.
But you said it's got oud, and that doesn't bother you in it.
Yes. Normally for other fragrances it would, but this one they didn't put too much of it. So
Okay.
yeah.
What do you think is that thingy that maybe they use that makes it work for you, as opposed to some oudy fragrances out there?
I think the combination of putting additional ingredients, like the fruitiness of it, that really helped it. And there is oud in it, but it's not like the central highlight. Like for most fragrances that I've tried, the oudiness is mainly the one that overpowers everything. And adding on all these other ingredients nailed it at the blend of it.
Okay. All right, so here's Virgo fragrance lister note of bergamot, ginger, and passion fruit. Let me just see the bottle, because if you just go directly to the book, sometimes you find yourself reading the wrong ones. Okay, I noticed that on the Scorpio page, but in this case, I am on the right page. It lists notes of bergamot, ginger, and passion fruit, and then the mid is osmanthus, agarwood, and jasmine, and the base is piperus, patchouli, sisters, labdanum, and vetiver. So yeah, without taking away from what he said, because I sprayed it right next to me, I wouldn't say we are in an woody scent bubble. The woods are quite there, but they're softened. So according to you, out of 10, how does it represent your character as a Virgo? Out of 10, how would you rate it?
I would rate this as a 8 out of 10 in my honest opinion, because as a Virgo, I like to be subtle, and I think this actually represented it pretty well.
Okay, great. Next up,
So I'm a Libra, the 4th of October. That's the bottle, that's the box. First of all, I'm not a big fan of pink, but I'm pretty sure this color represents the Libras well, because Libras are joyful, they're like happy, whatever. They're kind of like kids, if you understand where I'm coming from. So I sprayed this on the bloater before, but I'm just gonna spray it again. The atomizer is actually really amazing. I think I sprayed it on the wrong side. I think it's supposed to be this side. But anyway, I think you can see there's a pink gem there. This fragrance is a fruity, sweet, floral with like saffron in it, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want to smell sweet, trust and believe Libra is sweet. It's overly sweet. I cannot say it's a woody fragrance or citrusy or anything. It is just overly sweet. It kind of like dries down to this floral thing. The sweet is in the opening. You get the saffron after it dries down. You get the warm, spicy-ish of the fragrance after it dries down, not in the opening. I think that you have to be in a certain mood to wear this. If you want like a fragrance that kind of like lightens the mood, that kind of like makes you happy in a way, it's just sweet. I'm not saying gourmand, it's just really sweet. And I think they represented the Libra well, because like I said, the Libra is a playful zodiac sign. It's a happy zodiac sign. It's a zodiac sign that likes to see other people happy, you know, the balance and everything. Also, I as a Libra, I love sweets. So the minute I sprayed this, I was in love with it. And personally, I rated a 9, but I do not see everybody loving this. If I'm giving my honest opinion, I do not see everybody loving this. You are gonna get that cherry as well. I saw a lot of people likening it to Creed Camina. So if you like that style of DNA, you're gonna love Libra as well.
Oh, okay. So you said 9?
Yes.
9.
Okay, so
But
she's
a lot
saying
of people
9.
trust and believe, a lot of people are not going to rate this as a 9.
Oh, okay. So it's not crowd pleasing.
It's not crowd pleasing.
But it does capture the flirtatious nature, the fun nature of a Libra.
Yes, exactly. It captures it very well, actually. Even the Virgo, I think they did the
the grounded, earthy,
exactly.
you know.
Down to earth kind of.
Yeah. I think they did a great job, but not a lot of people are gonna love this.
Okay, so notes for the Libra were pink pepper, cherry, saffron, and the mid was rose and violet, and the base is musk, myrrh, ambergris, and incense. Okay, so it is a fruity, spicy, floral. Yes, fruity, spicy, floral, and I haven't worn either. I said I wanted independent reviews, so they were here to tell you their thoughts on these fragrances. Now moving on to Scorpio. If you still remember, guys, when I was at French Avenue, I actually did a full review of these fragrances before they were launched. I believe some of them have been sort of like tweaked a little because some of them have been said to have been mocks at the time. I don't know what they were thinking when it came to the Scorpio, because when you go to the actual Scorpio thingy page, you do not get the notes. You actually get the notes for, is it Sagittarius? I don't know what they did. Okay, but I found them. Okay, anyway, this is okay, but it's also a little bit safe. I think French Avenue, when it comes to this, that we're trying to capture that dark, maybe secretive nature of the Scorpio, mysteriousness of the Scorpio, if you will. Okay, so it does have a spiciness to it, a woodiness to it, and a tobacco note. But all these are presented in sort of like a boozy thingy, okay, where it's not drunken boozy, like your obvious boozy scents, but they're all sitting on a boozy bed. Profiles like this immediately take me to scent profiles like Richanel, Maison Margiela, Jazz Club, and I did notice that there are comparisons to, of this to those fragrances. So I do concur that that's where it takes you. But personally, I would have preferred that they put a little bit of some pizzazz in this. Perhaps as a Styrex and the rum that's maybe doing too much to an extent of maybe muting a little the spiciness. So this to me interprets as a mysterious scent, which as I said, that is perhaps exactly what they were going for. But in terms of it exciting my nose as a Scorpio, it really doesn't get to that. It is an okay scent. It does have depth, and it does feel rich. Something about it kind of feels like it's got a yellow floral. There's a thickness, to this fragrance, but I just wish it shared equal shine, or in the boldness as well as the mysteriousness, where you'd have a perfect balance of the two characters, because we as Scorpios may not talk that much, may not be loud and stuff, but we have a presence. Okay, we have a presence which in most cases may be misconstrued, but we do have a presence, and I cannot say this is a statement maker. The presence I'm talking about here is not the sort of presence that you get from Libra or from Leo or from a Sagittarian, where Sagittarians, you will feel them from a mile away. Libra, that's the same thing. That's not the sort of presence that the Scorpio has. But having said that, this kind of feels a little bit guarded there. So anyway, guys, that's it for that. I don't have a problem with this fragrance. However, I am going to sniff one for you that I would have gladly swapped with this fragrance, okay, and that is the Aries one. Okay, just give me a blotter and take this away, or perhaps can you hold it for me? Yeah,
sure, no problem.
Yeah, the Aries one is perhaps what I would have preferred as a Scorpio. This is my favorite, right? That is the inside of it. They also made sure that the books are in the same colors as the inside of the box, right? Now, as Scorpios, is that a fresh blotter?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think we have a lot in common with Aries, but for some reason this was the one that was crowd pleasing, that was safe, and that even you had a reaction to this. You liked this. Yeah, this is spicy, it's peppery, it's fruity. It has a sweetness to it. It's fun, it's flirty, it's young. This is exciting. I'm not sure whether the Aries character is like that. I do not have Aries. Do I? I'm trying to think of an Aries in my life. No, in my life. Yeah, if Mariah is an Aries, I definitely could see Mariah wearing this. Yeah, this is nice, guys. This is a fruity floral. It's got a host of white florals, but it's mostly the fruitiness that you're going to feel in it, giving it a fizzy accord, even like a fruit juice feel about it. The fruits are sitting in like a fizzy effervescent, backdrop. So this would be my personal favorite, or the one I prefer the most when it comes to these fragrances. Let me just try and see if I can get you the notes here. This is what I was saying, guys. They put Aries like this, and then you have to kind of look for the notes on another page like that. That's a little bit weird, because you can easily find yourself reading the wrong notes, right? And I think this could very well be a standalone, just like perhaps the Libra. The Libra seems to be a standalone. Yeah. The Camina comparison is kind of like pushing it. People trying to say, okay, maybe, but I wouldn't say buy the Libra if you are after the Camina.
Maybe this one kind of smells like the Carolina Herrera.
Yeah, the very good girl. And we were at the Carolina Herrera event. I'm happy that you picked that. I hadn't picked that at all. It does give me very good girl vibe. Sweet, but not as sweet as very good girl. Anyway, guys, to conclude, the notes for this are pomegranate, and it's got black currant, mandarin, and pink pepper. So yes, it is certainly fruity, and the mid of it is freesia, jasmine, rose, magnolia, and apple. And as I said, it does feel very floral there, but it is the fizziness and the spiciness of the peppers, the pink peppers, that you get the most. And the base of this is white musk, grenadine and ambrox. So this would be my favorite, guys, out of the Zodiac collection from the House of French Avenue. Any last words you want to say about your fragrances?
Well, actually, I wanted to ask, how would you rate your fragrance? Like the
The Scorpio one.
Yes.
The Scorpio one, I'm going to have to give a 6 out of 10. The scent profile is perfect, but if we are to go with what this line is all about, the Genesis line, that representing Scorpio is a 6 for me. It's a 6 for me. Not that it's a bad fragrance. It's just a profile that does not make me automatically think this is what a Scorpio would like.
I also have Scorpio friends. I don't see them wearing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Aries?
I'm going to be biased and say this is going to be a 9.5 out of 10. This, I would swap anytime for the Scorpio. If I could scrub that and put Scorpio, I would. I like this one.
Okay.
But it's feminine leaning. The Scorpio one is definitely on the unisex side. Would you say yours is masculine, feminine, or unisex?
It is mainly on the unisex. I can see even a woman wearing this.
So it's unisex, the Virgo.
Feminine.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely feminine.
Yeah, and you can actually even tell with the picture.
Definitely.
Yes.
But you wear what you want.
You want what you want. Anyway, guys, CeeChronicles is my name, and I was with...
Well, Brandon again.
Jemima Arno, guys.
Remember
Thank
to
you
turn
guys
on
for
post notifications. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this one. And remember, guys, are smelling good.
It's a form of good manners.
Cheers, guys.